Hello everybody and welcome to a new playthrough of Tearing Saga. It's a game very similar to Fire Emblem. It is made by Kaga, and if you don't know who that is, he's the dude who created the first 5 Fire Emblem games. Which some of you may have never played, seeing as none of them have ever gotten an official English translation. Even though, his first 3 games have gotten remakes at this point in time, and FE4 and FE5 have very high quality fan translations. So you should definitely check those out if you haven't. But yeah, this game, it's very similar to Fire Emblem, has some differences here and there, like how skills work, etc., but I don't need to explain all that here. For now, let's just start a new game. Oh, and also, as some of you might know, if you've watched my older stuff, I did start a playthrough of this game a while back, I think about a year ago. I never finished it, only did about 4 parts I think, and really that was because I was trying to do dual commentary with someone else, and my internet connection at the time was really bad, so it was a pretty painful process. I just decided to stop. But I love this game, and I need a break from stupid challenge runs, so I'll just be playing this for now. And don't worry, my FE11 Hard 5 generics only and FE6 Hard Mode Armors Only series are not cancelled. I just need a little bit of a break before I start suffering from burnout. On second thought, maybe it'd be better to recover from burnout on a game that's less similar to Fire Emblem, but this game, it's similar definitely, but I haven't played it too much. I've only ever gotten up to like map 8, I think. And also it's just, I don't know, it's definitely my least played Fire Emblem game, unless we're counting games that have remakes. Here's Mr. Holmes, he's one of our lords. And here's Mr. Runan. Ship noises. Sorry if I'm scrolling through the text a little too fast. I'm trying to give it just enough time for people to read, but I don't want it to take up, like, all of the video, just being text. So let me know if I'm moving too slow, too fast, whatever. Here we are, on our big ol' ship. Best unit in the game over here. Chapter 1. Let's go. She hurt her leg, which is why she still has full movement. Alright, we finally have room to play the game. So here's Runen, our lord. Starts with a pretty decent bases. Really not much to say. He's just a decent lord. 5 move is actually kinda good for unpromoted foot unit standards. There are some, like Garo, who has 4 move, and armors have like 3 move, which isn't stellar. But yeah. As you may notice, there is no resistance stat. Magic affects both resistance and magical damage in this game, much like Thracia. And then you'll notice there aren't weapon ranks, but mastery, which all weapons have a weapon level, and if your mastery is the same or greater than the weapon level, then you can use that weapon. Simple as that. Starts with a rapier, exclusive to him. Has decent stats, super accurate, what you'd expect, really. But yeah, he also has a skill, Urbanite, so he has +1 movement, I think, as well as plus, like, 10 hit, 10 avoid, I want to say, on indoor maps counted as castle maps. So that is neat. Alright, next we can talk about Arcus. Arcus is a Cavalier. Cavaliers in this game are pretty decent. I mean, in what game are they bad, really? What you'll notice immediately about him is that his mastery is 3, so he can only use, like, he can't even use Iron Lances at base, which is pretty atrocious. That's really his biggest glaring weakness, is that and mediocre strength. I won't really harp on growths too much, but Arcus, he has a decently high mastery growth, but it's not reliable. Like, I think it's 40%. You can't rely on him proccing it. Though, really, even 60% are kind of hard to rely on, so yeah. You really need to either get lucky, feed this guy a mastery potion to boost his rank, or, yeah. That's my thoughts on Arcus. Then there's Kreis, who thankfully can use, like, actual weapons at base. 5 mastery means he can use javelins, iron lances, and some other stuff, I think. He's pretty mediocre in every area, though he's decently bulky, decently strong. So yeah, I'd say he's better than Arcus purely because he can use proper weapons, while Arcus cannot. Though both of their stats are pretty eh. Arcus is faster, has slightly more skill. Kreis is more lucky, better mastery, which is super important, and better strength. Go back. There we go. Next there's Garo. He's kinda like your Jagan. He's a level 7 pirate, and the thing is, he's not held back by his stats. He's held back by his class, really. He has 4 move, he does not promote. Here you can see promotion, supports, etc. on that screen. The screen is level up history. Wow, Garo's such a bad unit. In his past 6 level ups, he hasn't gotten a single stat. Crazy. Kills, and movement cost. It's nice to be able to check those things, but yeah, Garo. He has super solid bases, except for a skill, I'd say. For skill, kinda shoddy, especially when axes have pretty mediocre hit rate. Also, lol, 88 use iron axes. But yeah, his bases are super solid. 35 HP, 6 defense, he's bulky. His biggest issue is just 4 movement. Though it does get bumped up to 5 on marine maps. And then he has Adept, which I forget what it's based on in this game. I don't remember if it's based on speed or skill, but if it's based on skill, it probably won't proc that often. I mean, it won't proc that often either way, really. Skill procs in this game have pretty low rates all around, I think. But yeah, that's the starting squad. We'll talk about those two when we actually recruit them. But yeah, for now, let's visit some houses. Alright, teach me. Now, Runan has a second skill. He has basically the C version of Urbanite, the same skill Garo has. You can teach that to anybody. I just decided to teach it to Runan because, well, we have to use him, whereas these two mooks might up being benched. And I guess technically we could give it to Kate or Sasha, but they're kind of out of the way to give it to. Alright, anyways. Next village. Which we'll visit with you, I guess. Here you get an iron sword. Wow, what a bad village item. Oh, wait! Look at that, +1 crit, what's that all about? Well, I'll tell you. So once a weapon hits 50 kills, every kill after will grant it +1 crit. So this sword essentially has 51 kills. Every kill you get on this thing will increase its crit further. It goes all the way to +50, I believe, and once something has 100 kills, it gets either a blue star or a red star. I think the blue star does literally nothing, but the red star curses it with the devil effect, because Kaga hates you. But yeah, top tier weapon, I'd say. It's basically a build your own killing edge. A budget killing edge with 3 mastery. Wow, even Arcus can use that. Even Sasha can use that. Controls are still a little awkward for me since I'm using a controller. Usually I use mouse and keyboard for Fire Emblem games. Master Potion, or Mastery Potion. I don't know who I'm going to give this to. I assume I'm not going to give it to Arcus. If Arcus wants to use good weapons, he's going to have to level up his mastery. Sorry, bud. I'm not wasting stat boosters on you. Maybe I'll give it to Sasha, so that she can use, like, 11 swords. Once we get to those. That's still a ways away. Uh-oh, it's the big bad Wellt boys. Let's take a look at the boss, shall we? Rus. And immediately, you will see that Armor Knights have 3 movement. Yeah. I don't know why Kaga hates Armor Knights so much, but 3 whopping movement. Brilliant. Yeah, nothing much to say about this guy. He's generic. Enemy stats are pretty low. Spearman. Specialization. We have a Cav here. Some bowmen with bow guns. Bow guns are pretty strong. They're heavy, but are accurate and pack a punch. Oh yeah, I guess I should talk about weapon weight and attack speed. This game doesn't have Constitution, so attack speed is literally your speed minus weapon weight, and that's how you get attack speed. I don't remember if it's 3 or more AS to double in this game. I think that's what it is, but it might be 4 or more. I am not positive. We'll see, I guess. What do you mean? Are you telling me Garrow is not a fearsome man? Herb. It's a vulnerary. Literally all there is to say. You eat herb to heal. And yep, shields are in this game. Much like Gaiden, Echoes, and 3 Houses, except these ones actually break. You can see it has 4 uses, and when you're holding it, it gives you 3 effective defense. Though not resistance. You can check that right here. So that's nice. 4 uses is pretty low, but it's a cheap leather shield. I mean, it kind of makes sense it'd break in 4 hits. Thank you, old man. Nice of your ex to have a item that negates death. You really should have held on to that, buddy, but I'll gladly take it off your hands. But yeah, an attack that would normally kill you instead does 0 damage. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. It also sells for a really good price. It sells for 2,500 gold, I think, which is the same as a bullion or money bag, as I think it's called in this translation. So yeah, you can either just equip it so that you can do risky strats safely, or sell it. Your choice, really. Yeah, here we just have to wait for the drawbridge to be lowered. Alright, I guess we'll just squat up. I guess we can give the shield to Mr. Arcus. They'll give Runen the non-killer Iron Sword. And then we still just have to wait. So it's not like the green units are in any danger right now. The Cav will always attack Kate, or I guess next turn the Cav attacks Kate. Yeah, next turn. I forgot the drawbridge still doesn't get lowered. But yeah, wow, look at Garo. He can move slightly ahead here. Crazy. Yeah, oh no, this guy might die, because Kate has, Adept. But we'll talk about her in a sec. Don't need to talk about her right now. Not until she's nice and playable. Sometimes she kills that guy, though, because she can either crit or proc Adept. It's kinda inconvenient, because it's a waste of EXP, but oh well. Yep, she crit him. Oh well. Kate, why you steal EXP? Actually, why don't you gain EXP? Like, you killed that guy. Why should it be any different? Whether you're working for Runan or you're working for Sasha. Let us be off. Yeah, here we can just talk. Let's talk. But yes, here is Sasha. She is a level 1 princess, and her bases are trash. Good thing she has a cool little event to class changer, because as you can see right here, she doesn't have a promotion right now. And as you can see here, here are support bonuses. This is a list of who she gets supports from, not who she gives supports to. As you can see, support bonuses vary, but right now she has 13 crit, I should say, when normally she should have, just 3. Yeah. Yes, yes. Wait, critical rate? Don't you mean critical evade? Or does luck affect crit rate in this game? I didn't think it did. Maybe it does. I don't remember. I really didn't think it did. Let's check Garo's crit. She's 11 crit. Wait. Oh, because hatchets have crit, right. Yeah, I think it's just skill that affects crit. Unless it's like luck divided by 2? It's hard to check because of how many characters have support bonuses right now. Actually, I'll check it on Runan. Okay, so the Rapier has 3 crit. He has 9 critical. His skill is 6. Okay, then yeah. It's just weapon crit plus skill. Or it should be. I don't know why that says critical rate, but whatever. Yeah, skill in this game, it adds 3 hit instead of the usual 2 or 1, so that's really nice. Skill is super good. But I forgot to talk about her charm. Gives courage to nearby allies. No it doesn't. It gives them more avoid and hit. Doesn't give them courage. Oh, and also, I think you already saw, but Slime Swords are atrocious in this game. I should enunciate my words, shouldn't I? But 1 weight does mean that you lose basically no AS, and therefore no avoid from using it, so that's its 1+. Yeah, that's really all there is to say about Sasha for now. She kinda sucks as of right now, but that's alright. Here we have Kate, the Lady Knight. She can use bows and swords, she has Adept, she has, Indoor Fighter, Castle Fighter, Urbanite, whatever you want to call it. As well as Adept. Here's an S-Stock. It's basically a bootleg rapier, because it's only effective against armors. But yeah, it's basically a rapier. Not really an armor slayer, because armor slayers are typically heavy and inaccurate, but S-Stocks are like just rapiers, but only effective against armors, as I've said like 5 times now. But anyways, Kate, her bases are decent. Really, the problem is just her class. She does get a mountain promotion. She promotes to Bow Knight, as you can see. Bow Knight's a pretty alright class. It's not super good, but as far as all classes go, it's pretty decent. Kate, she's definitely not bad. She's not superb, but that's the way it goes. I'd rather have an average unit than one that can't really... I'd rather have an all-around decent unit than one that sucks in every area except one. Anyways, we'll, I guess, form a wall here. Can equip the javelin. Oh, he does have it equipped. Okay. And we don't want her to be here. Yeah, this should give charm to everybody who is being attacked here. Oh no, the 3-movement armor boss is going to slowly make his way here. The animations in this game are pretty dope, I'd say. Good guy Arcus setting up a kill for Sasha. What a Chad. But yeah, that high crit rate is from supports. Also, I really like the music in this game, though I also really like the music in every Fire Emblem game. But yeah, Sasha should be able to get this kill. She is using a Slim Sword. See, does she still get support bonuses from there? She's more accurate from here. So okay, we'll attack from here. It also puts her in better charm position. Oh, and also one more thing. EXP gain isn't determined by your level relative to the enemy's level, it's determined by score. Now, what's score, you say? Score is basically a measure of both your total stats as well as weapon quality. I'm not sure which weapon has what score. I just know it's affected by stats as well as equipment. So shields raise score. Bad weapons have low scores. And if your score's low, you get more XP. If an enemy scores high, you get more XP. And the inverse of both of those things is also true. That's why Kate gets a lot of EXP on a kill. Anyways, this is probably a good kill for Runan. Should be anyways. Yeah, easy peasy. Herb received. Yeah, Runan gets 44 on a kill, while Sasha gets 58 on a kill. Although Runan is also a higher level, but clearly level difference in normal games would not contribute that much. So that big of an EXP difference. What should I do here? This guy only has 12 attack. Not that hard. Yeah, Runan can tank both you and you. We just gotta make sure this dude dies. So we can bowgun him. Although I think Kate actually doubles with a bowgun, despite it being heavy. So I might opt to Javelin instead. 5 defense, so you should just be taking 7 from those dudes each. So yeah, should be easy peasy. Easy peasy GG no re. And then we can feed that kill to Iron Sword. Or you'll miss. Okay, I guess we can give it to Kate then. May as well, I guess. Wait, she doesn't double? Is it 5 or more AS then, I wonder? Let's see, -2, -6. Okay, it might be 5 or more AS needed to double in that case. Ah, okay. I was not aware that the difference needed was that high. Good to know. And yeah, Arcus is level 2, but got 49 on a kill. Why did he get 49 if his score is higher? I don't know. I'm not gonna... oh, probably because the enemy score was higher than the one Runan killed. Yeah, that's probably it. I'm not gonna overthink things. Tiering Saga is an odd game. Time for the cool boss music. Yeah, you're literally a Chapter 1 Armor Knight. Probably the least threatening enemy type to ever exist. Oh, and also there's Thracia EXP gain, as in, just by getting hit, you get the same EXP that you would if you were the one doing chip damage. So, like, chipping, missing, getting hit, dodging, they all give the same amount of EXP. And then kills give more for obvious reasons. I think Garo just massacres this guy. Or, actually, no, he doesn't. Okay, we can chip with Garo in that case. A Chad Garo. Let's go. Yeah, Garo's combat is really good. The problem is just getting him to combat. And also he has no promotion, which is really sad, but that's alright. It's not the end of the world. You do 14 with a bowgun. Sasha doesn't do damage, and she can't use the S-Stock, I don't think. No, she's one mastery off. I might just give the mastery pot to Sasha then, honestly. So we could kill this guy with Runen. Actually, yeah, may as well. Actually, yeah, you know what, fine. I'll give the kill to Runen. He could use the EXP anyways. It's just a rapier use anyways. Yes, Russ, you did fail. To nobody's surprise. Hey! 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 That is really good! Tearing Saga growths for the most part are pretty low. Like, I think Runen's average growth rate is 30%, so that's actually really, really nutty for him. Dang, Runen. What a guy. What a guy. God dang. You have 2 defense. How much damage do you do, Christ? 13. Okay, you kill him. In that case, guess javelin him in the face then? So I just want to give the kill to Sasha, really. Javelin him. Point blank. Ayy. And then we can do trade strats in order to have Sasha use the killer Iron Sword on him, just so we can feed it more kills. Big brain strats, because trading is so hard, am I right? Sasha gang, let's go. Hey. Let's go, Sasha. Speed, defense, we take those, we take those. I don't remember what her defense growth is, but it's probably not high. Probably. Never know with Kaga, really. General Eugen. Meanwhile, in the Fortress of Evil... Oh boy, time for the best song in the game. And also the guy who's widely considered the best unit in the game. Yugen's basically like, come be Runin's queen. Alright, we can friggin' finally save. I think it's under system. Yes, it is. Alright, so let's save our game. So we can, like, finally... It's a long first chapter, really. So much dialogue. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you all for the next chapter. Peace out.